With this song, with this music, I feel like I'm about to start the podcast, not the belt ceremony. So let me start by welcoming all of you to the 2021 Winter Belt Ceremony. Thank you. And I always like to start with a quick speech. And this year I want to talk about culture. After the seminar on Saturday, I called my brothers to tell them how proud I was of the VB culture as I saw it displayed during the seminar. It really feels amazing, and I look back in time, and we've come a long way to be able to create this culture together. When it happened, when we first started teaching many years ago, the Jiu-Jitsu culture had shifted. And we had the desire to create a new culture, but that seemed impossible. Changing the culture of Jiu-Jitsu seemed impossible. But one of our main characteristics as Valente brothers helped us in achieving this task. We do not like to rush. You probably have, those of you who have been here for a while, you have probably noticed that we don't like to rush, but instead to advance steadily. That's one of our characteristics. However, once having gained ground, we never retreat, and we stick to our values. And in thinking about culture, you know that I really like history and I like etymology, so I started researching the word culture. So first we go to the dictionary, and the Webster says that culture is the set of shared practices, values, attitudes, and goals that characterize an organization. But then when you go to the etymology and the origin of the word culture, we understand that it comes from a Latin word colere, which means to protect, to tend, to care, to guard, to cultivate. For example, the word agriculture. Ager in Old Latin means field. And culture means to protect, to guard, to tend, to care for. So you're caring for the field, that is agriculture. So when you talk about the culture of Jiu-Jitsu, it must be something that cares for and protects the essence of Jiu-Jitsu, the essence of the art. So the purpose of the culture is to protect the essence of Jiu-Jitsu. And I feel the culture that together all of us have created here does just that. Because our culture was established with the purpose of instructing students to perfect both mind and body. That has been always our objective. It's not just about self-defense, even though self-defense is extremely important. But it's about perfecting our minds and body and developing a strong spirit of tenacity by means of physical training, specifically training the techniques of attack and defense. It's what that does for our spirit, it's what that does for our minds, and it's what that does for our bodies. We want to help our students be more able to deal with the difficulties of life, developing stress resilience. We all feel stress, we all go through difficulties, but we can do it in a stronger way, in a better way, by strengthening our minds and by cultivating the spirit of Jiu-Jitsu. That is the purpose of our culture, a culture grounded in discipline, but a culture also grounded in love, grounded in care for one another. And that's really what makes me happiest, is when I see the sense of community, not just at the seminar, but also at the dinner last night. How we have been able to become friends. More than that, how we have been able to become a family, a strong family. And that family comes from our culture. And as I said, we preserve it, we maintain it. Once we gain ground, we never retreat. Thank you very much.